What MIMHO is not. Introduction. Why this video exists. Before talking about what MIMHO is, it is equally important to make clear what it is not. The crypto market is full of noise, exaggeration, and empty promises. Projects that claim to be everything for everyone, but fail to explain risks, rules, or limits. MIMHO follows the opposite path. This video exists to align expectations, filter incorrect interpretations, and clearly explain, in an objective way, what is not part of the MIMHO ecosystem. MIMHO is not guaranteed income. MIMHO does not promise fixed income. It does not promise predictable gains. It does not promise guaranteed financial returns. Any mechanism within the ecosystem, staking, distribution, airdrop, or rewards, follows clear rules, defined limits, and depends on the context of the ecosystem. If someone is looking for guaranteed profits, MIMHO is not that project. MIMHO is not a price promise. MIMHO does not promise token appreciation. It does not promise multiples. It does not promise numbers. Price is a market outcome, not a function controlled by the project. No MIMHO contract contains logic to artificially sustain price. No module was created to push value. The project builds structure. The market reacts. MIMHO is not a centralized project. The founder does not control the ecosystem's funds, does not unilaterally decide on liquidity, does not execute arbitrary actions. Flows are defined by contracts. Strategic decisions go through the DAO. Records are public and on-chain. After the initial stages, the project stops depending on people and starts depending exclusively on rules written in code. MIMHO is not a system of future promises. MIMHO does not sell expectations. There is no guaranteed distribution calendar, promise of recurring rewards, fixed dates announced as marketing. Everything happens if, when, and how the ecosystem allows. Always recorded on-chain. If something is not in the contract, it does not exist. MIMHO is not an empty memecoin, despite the name and visual identity. MIMHO is not a project based solely on narrative. It has modular architecture, real governance, liquidity control, security rules, on-chain observability. The meme attracts attention. The structure sustains the project. MIMHO is not a shortcut. Participating in MIMHO is not a shortcut to quick wealth. It is an ecosystem that requires understanding, conscious participation, long-term vision. Those who seek shortcuts usually ignore risks. MIMHO was designed precisely to reduce risks, not to hide them. MIMHO does not depend on blind trust. You do not need to trust the founder. You do not need to trust announcements. You do not need to trust promises. You can read the contracts, see the events, follow the DAO, verify the flows. In MIMHO, verifying is more important than believing. Closing. MIMHO does not try to please everyone. It was not created for those seeking hype, promises, or shortcuts. It was created for those who value clear rules, transparency, predictability, code over discourse. If this makes sense to you, then you are in the right place. In the next video, we will show how anyone can audit MIMHO on their own, directly on-chain, without intermediaries and without blind trust.